This week in our Bible study, we're looking at the well-known story of the feeding of the 5,000. I think everyone's familiar with it. A crowd gathers to see Jesus, and comes time to eat, and instead of sending them away, he has compassion on them and divides up 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and everyone's fed. There's lots of leftovers. Driving or riding the bike downtown and looking at the people that are now out and about post-pandemic, the crowds gathering, which is really nice to see, and thinking about what it is that we go out searching for. Just like the crowds out looking for Jesus. Maybe they're trying to get some healing, maybe they're trying to find some meaning in life, maybe they just want to learn something new. The crowds are starting to gather together here in our small town, and a lot of that's happening downtown. And so what is it that we are looking for? What is it that we're searching for? But driving or riding around downtown, also looking at some of these small businesses which have been struggling through the last number of months through the pandemic. Just thinking about what does it take to put food on the table, to set a meal for people. It's not an easy thing to do, and if you run a small business, you know how difficult that can be. And you can't look at the feeding of the 5,000 without thinking about that boy in the story who decides to offer up those 5 loaves and those 2 fish. Here's someone in the crowd who certainly had enough to eat, enough to fill his belly, and he trusts it all to Jesus. And in the end, everybody gets fed, and gets you thinking about, what do we need to do to let go of what we have and to entrust it to God, so that God can take it and turn it into something abundant that's beyond our wildest imaginations about what's possible. Anyway, some things that we were looking at in the Bible study